The Day of the Jackal Season 2 release date speculation and latest news. More days of the Jackal are on the horizon. The Day of the Jackal has come to a dramatic end, with the tense chase between an international assassin and a tenacious MI6 agent coming to a deadly conclusion. And naturally, thoughts are already turning to a second season. Well, there's some good news on this front. A second installment of the hit assassination thriller has already been given the green light. In a modern take on the 1973 film starring Edward Fox, itself an adaptation of Frederick Forsyth's The Day of the Jackal, the series stars Eddie Redmayne as a contract killer who takes out numerous high-profile targets across Europe. However, when the Jackal himself becomes the target of a tenacious MI6 agent called Bianca Pullman, Lashana Lynch, a tense chase across Europe ensues. The series, which launched on 14th November, has become a huge hit on Peacock, as well as earning the title of the biggest Sky original of all time in the UK, drawing a record audience of 3 million in its first week alone, according to Sky. So it's hardly surprising that more days of the Jackal are on the horizon. But what could they entail, and who could be returning? Read on for everything we know so far about The Day of the Jackal Season 2. The Day of the Jackal Season 2 release date speculation. A release date is yet to be announced, but we can hazard a guess based on the first season's production timeline. Production on Season 1 took place over approximately 7 months. This was followed by a 12-month gap between the end of filming and the release of the season. If Season 2 were to follow the same pattern, and production were to kick off in early 2025, we could be looking at a 2026 release date. But that's just speculation at this point, and fans will have to wait and see.
Peacock renewed the show for Season 2 back in November 2024.
Who could return for The Day of the Jackal Season 2? In a shock twist at the end of Season 1 that subverted the ending of Forsyth's novel and the 1973 film adaptation, the Jackal survived, while Bianca met a grisly end, meaning Lynch most likely won't be back for another installment. We can expect Redmayne to be back for a second season, but there's been no word on this as yet. Other Season 1 cast members who could return include Ursula Corbaro, Charles Dance, Richard Dormer, Chukwudi Iwuji, Leah Williams, Khalid Abdallah, Eleanor Matsuura, John Joe O'Neill, Nick Blood, Sula Remy, and Florisa Kamara. Another character who won't be returning in Season 2 is Vincent Pine, Nick Blood, after he was killed off at the end of Season 1 alongside Bianca. What could happen in The Day of the Jackal Season 2? An official plot synopsis for Season 2 has yet to be released, but we can look to Season 1's dramatic ending for some clues. The series concluded with the Jackal very much still in action and determined to track down his wife, Nuria, who had attempted to run away from her killer husband. Meanwhile, businesswoman Zina Jansson, Eleanor Matsuura, arranged a meeting with the Jackal, during which she mentioned an unsettled debt and suggested targeting financier Timothy Winthrop, Charles Dance. So, while the Jackal expressed a desire to locate his family, it's also clear that he's resolute about continuing his career as a hitman, and both these storyline threads could be explored further in a second season. Is there a trailer for The Day of the Jackal Season 2? No, it's too early for any footage yet, given that filming is yet to kick off, but watch this space. The Day of the Jackal is available to stream on Now.